Hello and welcome, my beautiful Geminis, my twins. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 20th to the 26th. Can you believe I'm saying that? I mean, here we are just flying through the month of January. So we need to really be balanced here, to take our time to be observant and analytical this week. Okay, Gemini? Not every single card and the energy they carry may resonate with you, but take what you can, don't force it, and throw the rest out into the universe. Coming in with your download message, it says, beware of deception. So this could be somebody around you that might be making promises they're not going to keep or follow through. They might be making statements that they have no intention of following through with. They could be portraying to be your best friend, but I always say beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing. This person may have some ulterior motives, and they may be wanting something they feel they're entitled to. So don't allow this to happen. Keep your eyes open. As I had said, be analytical and be on your toes. Think on your feet, okay? Someone might be out there portraying that they're going to do something for you, and they're giving you false information, okay? Not everybody's our best friend, and there are people out there that can be very convincing and very charming. Okay. Now, your first card you've got is all about loving yourself enough to be mindful. And this is Unconditional Love, Mary Magdalene. And it says here, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Well, generally you're like that, Gemini. I know that you tend to like people. You tend to bring people into your circle that you feel if they pay you and treat you in the same way, right? So this is all about not worrying what others think or say anymore. Okay, you need to just stand your ground and do what's right for you, Gemini. That you're at a point here where I think you were giving and giving and giving, and all of a sudden now you feel as though, and you may have been taken advantage of, and now it's time for you to say, you know what, I'm doing what's right for me. Okay, so heal this situation with love. If there's a situation where you need to make amends, or you both need to sit and discuss something here, don't be afraid to do that. And also I say, don't be afraid to be the first one to make the call or the text or send the message, okay? Sending love to those who have hurt you or misjudged you is important. We can forgive, but it doesn't mean we have to take ourselves back to that environment again. Okay, we need to let it go in order to free our heart and open our heart up to realize that we can still trust and we can still love other people. Remember this deception card, right? So forgive yourself for what you think you've done wrong too, and release old unforgiveness towards others to help yourself heal and move on. So this is all about loving yourself enough to know that you're worthy of an apology, or worthy of moving away or leaving a situation or relationship or friendship, because you need to grow and expand. And if they're not keeping their promises and they're not reciprocating with due courtesy and love towards you, you have to do that. And you're going to, because here is that beautiful Queen of Swords. Yeah, you know what? I think you've decided that I can do this on my own. I don't need your friendship. I don't need your deception. I don't need your drama. And you're moving forward, and you're okay with it. It's taken you a while to finally let this go, but you do it with forgiveness. You let it go with forgiveness and say, you know what, happy life, but I'm parting ways and going my own way. So she cuts everything out that doesn't serve her. Boom, boom, with that, with her sword here, bang, it's gone. She cuts ties, and then she looks towards her new beginning, her new future. So you could be doing this. Somebody might have deceived you. Somebody might not have kept their promises or being the friend they said they would be to you. But love yourself enough, my beautiful Pisces, to realize you deserve better, and better you will receive. Now, coming in with your messages here to focus on, you've got the flamingo spirit, and it says embrace the in-between. Now, this card is all about balance, okay? Because we think of the flamingo standing there always on one foot, and they got great balance, right? So this is about with one foot in the life you're moving away from, and you may have one that you're moving into, okay? So towards your future, and you are moving on. You're moving into something new. You're changing something, cutting something out. Also, it's a sign that your creativity is arising within, and opportunities are beginning to present themselves to you, Gemini. Gemini, remain here in a balanced state of mind, okay? For there is so much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. Now, you are my Google kings and queens. You know that. You do your research because you not only want to be articulate, creative, but you also want to be accurate. And you're really good at that, Gemini. I admire you. And, you know, I just think it's amazing. So keep your balance. Stand your ground, okay? There's going to be some new plans you're going to be implementing into your life. And you can trust this moment and yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you are experiencing in this in-between time. So you're in, you know, you're kind of like the fool with a leap of faith, where you got one foot in one world and one foot in the other, but you're standing in one position. But that's okay, because guess what? You are going to be moving forward. The Judgment card says you're going to make a judgment call, and yeah, you're going to be saying, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did this. Okay, look at her. It's like she's reaching up to Spirit and saying, thank you, God, right? Or the powers that be. So, you know, you're moving forward. And also I see you moving forward, only taking those faithful friends that you've either had for a long time that you trust, or you're going to take those who truly love you and support you on this next leg of your journey. Okay, you've realized that you're moving on. You're not gonna stay in this situation if it isn't going to be reciprocated. And that can be anything. It can be friendships, it can be jobs, it can be whatever. Now, coming in the center position, you've got, which is messages from, which could be, pardon me, a challenge. It says, nothing will come of this situation, okay? It's the void course of the moon. So, yeah, I think you may have been hanging on to something too long, maybe stayed at a job too long, or stayed in a group too long, or stayed in a relationship too long, and you realize now, I'm cutting ties, I'm moving on, because nothing's going to grow here. Nothing's going to come of this. So know that, you know, the full moon here that's showing itself here, it says the void at course moon, which means don't stay stuck in this position. Okay, that's your challenge. It's easier to stay put and shut up than it is to actually forge out there and walk away. So you're going to walk away because you've got Spirit guiding your steps, and you're taking your time. You're not going to jump into anything too quickly. You're not going to make any rash decisions and choices at this time. You're going to think about your moves and what is going to bring you to your greater good and what's going to bring you to your greater benefits, right? This is the card of balance. This is the card of taking yourself to center and thinking about what it is you want to do, because you don't want to jump into anything too quickly or make any rash or snap decisions that may backfire, right? As they say. But I think you are going to move forward. I think you are cutting ties. I think you are going to walk away knowing that you deserve the love and attention and respect that you give to everybody else. Okay. Coming in next, I want you to know that Spirit's got your back, because I know you're very spiritual and you believe that. Now, we've got all that glitters, right? And I love how it shows masks. So, not everything that glitters is gold. In other words, remember we talked about the deception here, beware of deception. Someone may come on as one thing and they're another, okay? And you finally see through them. And you realize that, you know, you're not going to jump into anything too quickly, okay? This is the need to see beyond the superficial, right? So learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire that object or that person, right? So sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others, and they do that with us. And they may embellish a story and add some drama to it. And sometimes they're very convincing and charming and talk us into things we shouldn't be doing. Okay. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, Gemini, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode, right? So you want to do it too. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west and, you know, to find their fortune, and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted, and the gold veins in the earth did too. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that catches your eye. So be wary of that, okay? Protect yourself. It's a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There's a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath, okay? So pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation that you're going to be sorry you got yourself into. So stay away, Gemini. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things are coming your way. You want to give birth to your dreams? You can do that. Okay, this is the Empress. She wants beautiful things. She wants luxury items. She wants to be free of debt and worry. And she goes out there and she not only imagines it, she manifests it and brings it to fruition and materializes it. So this is giving birth to your dreams, but it can also be the card of fertility, pregnancy, somebody around you, maybe announcing the birth of a baby. It could even be a neighbor or their daughter or whatever. But this is about realizing that everything takes time. Okay, she's patient too. She waits because this is her gestation period, and we know that that's 9 months for her if she's giving birth to a child. But you may be having to wait for something too, and that might be not jumping into something that looks like a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, somebody's trying to coerce or talk you into or charm you into something. Step back and listen to the guidance that you're getting from Spirit that's saying, don't go there. I want you to think about this. Nothing good's going to come of this. Okay. Alrighty, coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, you've got into the unknown. Okay, so trust that all will be revealed. So if something hasn't completely made itself clear, it will. Okay, and know that there's new opportunities that are going to come in. All right, so don't be afraid to believe in yourself. All right, so whenever stay aware. Stay aware is what they're telling me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuttering here because I'm getting downloads. My spirit's talking to me and intuitively. So, you need to trust the unknown. Don't be afraid. But you never do, because this is kind of an odd card for you to get, Gemini, because like I say, you're my Google kings and queens. You go out there and what this might mean is you're trying something really different, something really new that you're going to have to be aware of by doing your research. Okay. Now, coming in with that, you have the Hierophant, and that is higher education, isn't it? Learning something new, being mentored, finding something out from people who have the wisdom to guide you to climb up that next rung of the ladder of success. So, this is about you tapping into higher self, tapping into spirituality, perhaps more, joining spiritualist groups, holistic energy healing circles, whatever the case is, you could be doing that, which is putting you in a really good position to either go out there, teach, preach, and convey to other people or coach other people through a situation like this, or I just see you doing something new here. But remember, all through this message, Spirit's been giving you messages. Beware of deception. Love yourself more. Make those changes to get out of a situation that isn't fulfilling. Trust their guidance. Okay? Keep yourself balanced. Don't jump into anything too quick. All of those are messages that Spirit's giving you in this interesting reading. Okay, let's see what we have here for clarifiers. What you need to see, know, and expect coming in this week. Wow. Speaking of Geminis, I need to get a hold of my good friend, Charlie's Angel Taro, and see how she's doing. Okay. Eight of Pentacles comes in here. You're definitely moving on. You're working on something, and I do think it's work-related and career-related goals. You could be learning something new. I had said that here, taking a new form of study, a new course, researching something online that's going to guide you through something new that you want to apply to your career. So pay attention to the details, and don't be afraid to learn something new here and apply it. Coming in with that Judgment card, moving on, doing something new, embracing, this new change that you're making and direction you're going in. You have the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands says, there were times when you felt like you were doing all the work. You felt you had all the burdens of the world on your shoulders. You were pushing dead weight uphill. I could go on and on and on with this card, but you reach the summit and you get it all done. And you did a great job. But was it fun? No, probably not. You're probably exhausted. And now you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to do better time management. I'm going to make sure that I can get all this work done in a more comfortable manner for myself. I get it out there. I kill myself. I get it done. But then afterwards, I regret how it had to fall into line. So you're going to lessen your burden. You're going to let go of the burdens you're carrying. And that can be things that are unfulfilling to you. Friendship, relationships, unfulfilling jobs, anything. But you're going to, your position now is moving forward is going to be a lot lighter and easier for you because you've made that decision to get rid of what doesn't work. Okay, coming in with the Temperance, you are moving on. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. Beautiful. So this whole thing is, You're changing things. You're moving on. You're going in a new direction. You're not going back to doing the way that you were doing things, or allowing yourself in the company of people who weren't there for you, or, whatever the case is. You are now going to calmer shores. Yeah, there's still going to be challenges, right? There's still going to be bumps and waves. You don't throw a boat in the middle of the ocean and not expect a storm, but it's going to be better, okay? You're going to be able to ride out these challenges a lot easier now. Got the resources. There's going to be something in the form of resources that's going to help you through this. Coming in with the Empress and all that glitters, you've got the Emperor. I love the Emperor. I always say he looks like John Legend. What do you think? Cute, eh? Okay. The Emperor is you, sitting in the seat of power. You're giving birth to your dreams. You realize that you deserve things that are glittery, but you're going to take care of yourself and be wary of that. Cautious, guarded, in control, logical, and organized. That's what he is, the Emperor. He sits there cool, calm, and collected because he's done his homework. He's done his research. He's got everything he needs at his fingertips, right? Almost like the Empress. So this is about you stepping up and finally being able to put your feet up, because you've either got something finally done that, is really exerting you, or you could be realigning something here, which could be your business. Maybe you have a business, or you're opening a business, or you're changing something within your business or your website. Beautiful. You're in control now of your emotions. You're in control of whatever you want to do. You're the boss. So now you're moving into the unknown, and you've got the Hierophant, and you're still struggling with the Five of Wands. You're feeling as though you have to compete with everybody out there. And in business, we do, right? But that's okay. But also you could be struggling. It could be inner struggle with yourself. Do I do this or don't I do this? This could be getting drawn also into other people's drama. Okay, don't allow that to happen at all costs. Okay, let them deal with it themselves. And just pick your battles wisely this week. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Okay? Well, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis, my twins, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful Gemini.